Oh, you've got a nice little pop there. Might continue. Let's get this stream set up and running. Nice cushion up there. Okay. Pulling back a little bit. Don't mind that. Just keep holding this. I've got the cushion. Right. $3 is my my exit now. I can use that as a nice safe stop zone for me. Although it did go up to kind of 330, 333. Now looking for another entry for an ad. Mobilicom is the one that's moving the most today, 114% up on the day right now, over 100% up, kind of doubled its market cap this morning since Friday. Here we go. Now we can start making some money, assuming we break new highs. I mean, any new lows? Low of this on 5 minute is 17, so that's my stop. 317. Yeah, so the internet's working now, is it, my love? Don't like that upwick. So the next candle makes a new low. Back over the $0.25 now. Ish. Looking for new highs or new lows. So it's a new low. So we'll just take the profit there. It's base hits today. Base hit Monday. That's what it is. Let's do this thing, guys. Let me know your how your weekend was. Did you have a good weekend, guys? Who've we got? Slow start to the day. I'm a little bit early. That's why I think I've started 10 minutes earlier than I normally do. So I guess a lot of people are still not joined yet. So I'll give time for. It is indeed, Jack. Yes, it is. So let that pull back. High of this candle on the 2 minute is what, 329. So 330 and above. The next entry, if there's a next entry. Oh, Netabix is over $8. I did say Netabix, but Netabix, NBTX. I did say over $8. This is going to become interesting. No, when I don't use the 988 EMA to stop out. No, so I already got out of Mobilicom. It wasn't because it got to the 9 EMA. It was because it started to look a bit weak up there. First candle breaks the new low. That's when I got out. So we actually got a lower low. So the low of this candle then moved up and then broke a new low. So then that was my cue to exit. Hey, Fark Forever. Good afternoon, Eunice. Quite a bit of movement today. It looks like we're starting to get some volatility back in the market. It's a bit choppy sideways still, but individual stocks are showing some levels of volatility. So Mobilicom over 110% up today. And then we've got NBTX is currently, I mean, it went up to as high as 849. So that's the pre-market high of 849 is going to be one to watch at the bell for nanobiotics. Netabix, as I'm calling it, NBTX. So that one's up over 50% on the day. We've got Alpine 4, which is up 24% on the day. CBL is probably not really something that I'm watching. However, that being said, we've got PWM, possible continuation from last week's IPO, had big moves on Friday. Possible continuation for PWM, so I'm watching that one. It's below $19, needs to get above $19. Pre-market high at the moment is $19.40. And what else have we got that we're looking at? Oh, Rivian. So Rivian is still looking for continuation with Rivian. It's up, Rivian's up 4%, 3.5% today. But it's chopping sideways around the VWAP. But Rivian is looking like it could have some continuation. It's had a good week last week, did Rivian, a very good week last week. Went from like $12 up to $26 across the course of the week. So Rivian's looking good, had good news. All the analysts have upped the ratings on it. So Rivian for a continuation could be of interest. That's my watch list. Oh yeah, and Gorilla Tech as well. So Gorilla Technology is on my watch list. Gorilla Technology had a great day on Friday. It started on kind of a pump up on Thursday evening after hours, but then had the continuation on Friday. Really good day on Friday, and then it's held most of its gains from Friday. So it's over $5. It's looking strong and could be one to watch for continuation. Well, base hits. Yeah, Mobilicom, we're watching Mobilicom back over 330, and Mobilicom's now of interest. So on the 5-minute chart, we're looking at 325. So look, when it starts after like the third pullback, which is essentially what this is, you really want to start moving up in the time frame. So it's okay to look at the first two pullbacks on the 5-minute chart and look for entries on the 1 minute. But after the third pullback, you really want to be looking up the 2 and 5-minute charts for your entries. You can still trade the 1 minute, but you want to be getting the confirmation. You're more likely to get faked out on the 1 minute after the third pullback. Just a little nugget for you out there. Hey Alberto, how you doing, guys? Cast and drive. Good morning to you. You missed a big money loss. last week. So actually, not too bad. 20k down on the Wednesday, but we made a lot of that back on Friday. We made 9k, half of that back on Friday, in fact. So we're still carrying the drawdown from June. So we've got quite a lot to a lot to make up yet. So still 40k to make up to the highs. Morning, Lisa. Good to see you again. And you as well, Volt. No, it was my own fault. I kind of came out swinging the bat like an idiot, like swinging the bat like Negan from The Walking Dead. That's what I came out like on Wednesday after July the 4th break. But when you do that, invariably it's going to go against you. So you get cocky with it. Trying to hit home runs. The home runs will come. Concentrate on the base hits. Let's get the like count up, guys. Everybody in the YouTube chat, only one of you's hit the thumbs up button. What's on today? Gangster. Well, we've got Nanobiotics is up quite well. It's currently at the VWAP. If it gets over $8, that could be of interest. I'll go through my watch list at the moment. My watch list this morning contains of Nanobiotics. I'm watching this over $8. If this breaks back over $8, it had a pop there, but rejected it to kind of 806 or whatever it was, 807. So over $8, this is of interest. Until it gets over $8, not so much. We've got Gorilla Technology. Gorilla Technology had a wonderful day on Friday. I'm looking for some continuation. It is up slightly on the day, it's like 8%, but really I'm looking for continuation here. So over $8, if it holds over $8, magic level here is probably about $5.30. If it holds over $5, it needs to hold $5. We've got a nice little bounce there at $5, bit of support being confirmed there at the whole dollar. But really I'm looking kind of $5.25, $5.30 for the move up. Then we've got Rivian. Again, had a really good day. In fact, I had a good week. Rivian's on the watch list. Want to see continuation from Rivian. Rivian tends to be a bit more thickly traded, so it's not as easy to get the breakouts. Mobilicom, which we've already been trading. Mobilicom back over kind of 325. So what we've got now is a double bottom here forming, and the W formation forming here with a breakout level at the $0.25. So back over the $0.25, this could still be of interest. This is Mobilicom. So I'm watching this on the that's on the 1 minute chart. On the 2 minute, the pattern's not really there. It's more of a flag pattern on the 2 and the 5 minutes. So we're going to flag, kind of a bull flag type pattern on the 5 minutes. So Mobilicom could be of interest over that $0.25, as I'm saying. We've got PWM, IPO last week. So PWM last week had a great day on Friday. Reasonable start to to its trading line. Went from on Thursday, went from kind of $5 up to $6.20, $6.25. And then on Friday went all the way up to like $22.50. So looking for a bit of continuation on PWM. We've got Alpine 4. So Alpine 4, not really seeing the volume at the moment. It had a big spike up first thing around 7 a.m. But not seeing the volume. If this gets back above the VWAP, could be of interest. Otherwise, while it's below the VWAP, not interested in it. So that's my watch list. That's what I'm looking at. But if there's something that you want me to take a look at, happy to take a look at it. Morning, Neith. Good morning, Robert. Good to see you as well. Yeah, get green and stay green. Absolutely, gangster. You know my motto: get green, stay green, get to goal and get out. So we're almost a third of the way there. Caribou and Castle from last week. Let's have a look. So Caribou, no volume right now. Had a great day on Thursday. Pull back later in the day, but a great day pre-market on Thursday. Nice day on Friday, actually. So look, if you look at this on the kind of 15-minute chart, you'll see. So Friday was actually quite a good day. Had a good day on Thursday. then kind of consolidated in the out of hours session before moving up on Friday. So, but there's no volume at the moment with Caribou. So if the volume comes in, it is slightly up on the day, but if the volume comes in, this could be of interest over $8. What else did you want me to look at? Castle. So Castle, again, nice day on Friday, held most of its gains. It's pretty flat at the moment. There's no volume, no real volume to speak of. 21,000 shares traded, so there's no opportunity without volume. No volatility either on that matter. So, well, there is volatility, but it's you've got a 40-cent spread, 37-cent average true range on the 1 minute. So the range isn't covering the spreads. So there's no opportunity there, is what I would say. Without volume, there's no opportunity. So Castle and Caribou need volume, and Castle with those spreads not covering the not being covered by the range, it's too risky. But that's my thoughts on those two. So yeah, I think everybody's green on Mobilicom at the moment. Moving back up, bit of a no, we're getting a breakout. I'm not so sure. We did get the little increase in volume on Mobilicom as it moved and broke that $0.25 level, but it didn't get the follow through. We didn't get the new high. I was looking for the $0.25 and then the break of highs. So we'll see. That was the third pullback on the 5 minutes. So just bear that in mind. The third pullback on the 5 minute chart is usually less reliable than the first two. Nice one, gangster. EWM, it goes green on the day, a bit of volume, could be of interest. So there's quite a bit. We've only traded Mobilicom so far, but there's quite a bit there to keep an eye on. So yeah. So just put in. It's a good thing you said that, Robert. So there's quite a few of the larger caps are looking quite strong today. So just watch this space. I think the markets, whilst currently red, I think you'll see a bullish day on the markets. If you look at where they've come from, they're above the VWAP. They're in bullish action. So this is the SPY. So the SPY is an ETF from State Street. It's called the Spider S&P 500. It's an ETF that tracks the S&P 500, and you can see that this came from kind of 437 up to 439 already today. So it gapped down over the weekend, but it's recovered those gaps already, or the majority of that, and it's kind of break even on the day at the moment. So I'm looking at this as quite kind of bullish without any macroeconomic catalysts. I'm expecting a bullish day today. Now, if you look at the NASDAQ 100, so this is the Invesco ETF, the triple Q, which tracks the NASDAQ 100. So this is very much a similar kind of pattern, but this is where a lot of the strength is going to come from, is the tech stocks. So the gap down over the weekend, and then the slow, steady climb to pretty much break even at the moment. So it's just slightly down, 0.07% down at the moment, the markets, but they're above the VWAP, above the 200 EMA. So the markets are looking, to me, they're looking, you know, a little bit like bullish action, and I'm expecting a green day on the markets today. So that's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. It's just, excuse me. It's just the meanderings of a fat guy on the internet. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not offering financial advice, stock picks or signals. So do your own due diligence. I'm just offering my opinions. If you look at the likes of some of the larger stocks, Meta, for example, is up on the day, 2.5%, looking strong. And this will be down to the last week's launch of Strings. So Strings is kind of copy and paste Twitter, but the absolute ham job that Elon's been making of Twitter over the last 12 months, it was a good time to launch. He probably not missed the boat a little bit. A better time to launch would have probably been in the at the end of the winter, coming into the spring, when it was really a major show. So launching Strings, a lot of Twitter users will be jumping across. Already over 100 million users subscribed to Strings already. So Meta looking strong. Nvidia looking. Breaking again. Nvidia's looking very strong. Pulling back a little bit, but it's moving up. It did gap down, so this is kind of what's driving the wider market. So look at the gap down and then the steady climb from Nvidia, and a few of the tech stocks are doing this. A few of the larger cap stocks are actually doing this. And it's not just Nvidia. I mean, we've got Disney slightly up on the day. We've got Pepsi, is nobody trading it at the moment, but it's up on the day. We've got Procter & Gamble slightly up on the day. So a lot of the S&P 500 stocks are looking kind of bullish today. So I'm expecting the S&P 500 itself to move up. That's just my opinion. You tell me. You tell me your thoughts. Do I ever trade the big caps? Yes, I do. So I'm holding a few large caps, Fark. Strings, threads, whatever you want to call it, same thing. Yeah, for long-term investing, you look towards the S&P 500. You look for the large caps. Trading in the large caps with the small account is difficult because it's hard to manage the risk because of the range that they have. But also in terms of growth, in terms of growing your account, they're not as volatile. They tend to be a little bit more reliable. Trading a larger cap stocks is a bit easier than trading, but you're not going to get the same moves, is all I'm saying. The volatility is within the lower caps. The lower float stocks is where the volatility actually is. And I'm, as a intraday trader, I'm looking for volatility. So swing trading and long-term investing, I look for the higher cap stocks. But for intraday trading, I look for high volatility, low float, micro float if possible, but high volatility, sweet spot between kind of 5 and 25. What do I think about the WRNT IPO coming up? Not a lot, really. I don't think about IPOs before they happen. The reason for that is you never know how the market's going to react. So I don't try and anticipate market reaction. Same thing with earnings. I don't try and anticipate it. With earnings, you can do it with options. You can on earnings. We're coming into earnings season again, so we've got some big names next week. We'll be dropping earnings, so we're approaching earnings season again. It's best not to try and anticipate it. No, if you're going to try and anticipate earnings and make some money on it, earnings strategies, option strategies can be quite profitable when you're trading earnings. But you want good strategies that, depending on which way it's going to go, you're going to get profitability either way. So you're going to make enough profit to, like, for example, you might take a straddle option strategy prior to earnings, and that way you know that the money that you're going to get, the profit that you're going to make on one contract is going to far outweigh the losses that you're making on the other contract. Basically, it's going to pay for the other contract. So everything over and above that is profit. And then you can just hold on to that losing contract for any kind of retracement or pullback or push or rally. And depending on how you do, or you can sell it for a small loss and make up the benefit. So yeah, Discord will be doing an IPO short. Well, when they're ready. Hey, Black Eagle. But And what was the IPO I was looking forward to a little while ago, and it just didn't do anything. So I had a lot of volume and then just kind of barcoded. It was an AI stock, and it just went sideways. Did nothing. Huge volume, no volatility. So yeah, well, again, be careful with IPOs. Trade the price action. The most important thing is the price action. If the market reacts well to it, then take advantage of the volatility. Take advantage of the moves. But if the market doesn't react well to it, and all you get is kind of limping in volume, you need good volume on the first day of an IPO is important. We didn't. If I go back to PWM last week, for example, and look at this here. So let's put this on the hourly chart. So first days that trading, we didn't get much volatility at all. So it opened up at kind of just under $5 and went to a high of just over $6. So that was, and it just more sideways. So trading it on opening day, it just wasn't an option. Then after hours, it took off, and we got the volatility on day two. So this can happen with IPOs. And the volatility on Friday, we traded this one on Friday. So the volatility on Friday, it went all the way down as low as $8 and up after hours up to kind of $24. So big move intraday there on PWM, and which is why I'm watching this for potential continuation today. If we get the increasing volume, you see how much volume came in. If you look at this on the daily, you see the difference in volume on day one of trading versus day two of trading. Huge difference, and that's what you want to be looking for with IPOs. You want high volume. The high volume will introduce volatility, and once you get the high volatility, that's when the moves that you can take advantage of to make profits come from. So yeah, that was PWM last week. So whilst probably it's not an option to trade at the moment, it's worth keeping on watch just in case it does make that move up. Oh, Grinder, like 45k I think it was on Grinder, wasn't it? I'll tell you exactly. That was a good day. Symbol GR. Mobilicom starting to make. Why have I not got Mobilicom up here? Just looking at the tops there. I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to put Mobilicom here. I can track it. What was I looking for here? I can't remember. Oh, no, it's 50. 49,850 gross. That was on the 18th of November. Grinder. 49,850. It might be moving on just one purchase order, but that one purchase order is bigger than the entire market cap for that sector. Just saying. So that's why it's moving up. It's a huge order. I don't know, but you got to be quick. I think options, depending on the strategy, I think options. I think options. If you're trading options, I prefer swing trading with options personally. And which is why I don't. And what you find is the low cap stocks. Not all low float, low cap stocks have options available. That's one thing. Certainly IPOs. Not all IPOs have options available at all. So there's a number of different. There are some intricacies to trading options that are probably a little bit difficult to get your head around to start off with, but like anything, you know, if you learn, take the time to learn, then it's just another string you can add to your bow. Trading options, provided you learn the strategies and you stick to the strategy, you remember to take profits, you remember to you know, set your stop losses accordingly as well. The problem with options is the contracts can expire worthless. But that's also a good thing. So the max loss is your contract value. So there's pros and cons to trading options that the same as if you're trading equities. I know say there's a lot more cons trading forex, but I mean if you've got a strategy that works for you and it's forex, it's crypto, it's futures, whatever it is, great. But options, if you've got a small account, options can be worthwhile because of the leverage that you can get, whilst also mitigating the risk that you take. And what I mean by that is the max risk that you take with options is the contract value. So if you buy an options contract, a put or a call, the most you're going to lose is the value of the contract. Well, I'm not in the UK, first and foremost, Fareed, and of course I enjoyed my job at the time. So when I lost the job, then of course I was gutted. But it was a strange time. It was a very strange time. So yeah, it was almost surreal, that moment in history. And I look back at it now. I think we all look back at it now, and we're like, you've got to queue 6 feet apart, one person at a time, just to go and do your grocery shopping. And I'm like, I'm not queuing to go into the Tesco's or Walmart or whatever. I'm not queuing up to, and of course we all did, like sheeple. And I look back at it now, and it's just so real. You know, it's completely surreal. Did it actually happen? Was it just a dream? I'm thinking that maybe that was one of those you know, strange moments in history, that it was a glitch in the matrix. It was a strange period. Very strange period. But look, you get on with it. One door closes, another door opens, and you know, that's what happens. Life is a series of opportunities passed and opportunities taken. tend to regret the opportunities we miss and pass up, and then we forget the opportunities that we've actually taken. And we need to flip that on its head and forget the opportunities that we've missed, and concentrate on the opportunities that we're making the best of the opportunities that we take. There's a saying that it's better to regret the things you have done than the things you haven't. But I'm saying, look, why regret the things that you have done? Make the most of them. Why regret the things that you haven't done? I mean, yeah, so what? How did I move up to that position? 20 years of hard work. That's how I moved up to that position, Farid. A lot of hard work and dedication and long hours and stress and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, scam down at Calvus. Yeah, if you want to. I don't want YouTube or TikTok fact checking me now, so I've got to be careful what I say about that. You know yourself. But let's just say I've got vaccinated, and I've had, since I've been vaccinated, I've had COVID twice. So fat lot of good vaccinations do. And I say, well, you would have had it worse. Really? How do you know? It's consolidating now, kind of 340. 40% consolidation. It's got some confirmed support there, just above the whole dollar level. We're getting. I think that potentially this could dip and pull all the way back to $3. Maybe even the VWAP at the open. How long we got? We've got half an hour. We'll see. If it breaks new highs, then I'd say it's definitely going to dip at the open. But if it consolidates, it might build up enough strength and then break new highs at the open. We'll see. Why try and look into the crystal ball? Just react to the watch the price action, trade the price action. There's no point trying to look into the crystal ball or read the tea leaves. Talking of tea leaves, I didn't drink all my tea. I knew something was wrong. So I need to make another cup of tea before the open. So I'll give it 15 minutes and I'll make myself a nice cup of tea. We'll see what happens. I think nanobiotics is interesting over $8. We're watching a lot of these that have moved up that are now just consolidating. So nanobiotics for me is probably one that I'm watching for that. Look at it on the 5-minute with initial pump up first thing, and then it's just consolidating sideways. So over $8, this is interesting to me now. I mean, this went up to $8.05 there just briefly, but over $8, this is of interest to me. Currently, the high of day is $8.49, so $8.50 is going to be a key level. Needs more volume, but that will come after the bell anyway, just naturally. 2 million shares on nanobiotics, 2.5 million shares been traded today. It normally trades just over 700,000, so the relative volume on this is quite good. Decent catalyst as well. Mobilicom, 19 million shares traded already pre-market on Mobilicom, and this is on the back of it notes in the contract that it won last week. But 19 million shares traded. It normally trades 77,000. Just think about that from a relative volume perspective. It's huge relative volume on Mobilicom, and 19 million shares. So it's approaching 20 million shares, and will be 20 million shares shortly. Normally does 77,000 on any average day over the last three months or so. There's only a little of just under 4.5 million shares in the flow. So this is recycled its float 5 times over already this morning. Mobilicom. So there's a lot of interest. This is where the volume is at the moment. There's a lot of interest in Mobilicom, and at the bell, it continues to be of interest, which continues continues to be worth watching. Alpine, not really much going with Alpine. Alpine 4, it's kind of very little range, 3.5 cents on the range, but it's just a bit choppy, very sideways. I'm not big pump up, granted, but it's a bit choppy right now. Alpine. PWM was the IPO from last week. Yeah, and that's about it. How important is market cap to me? It's not so much market cap as float size. So you can have huge market cap and then huge float with it. And as a result, you get really crap volume. So the higher cap stocks tend to be a little bit more reliable in the moves. They tend to be working on trends. So if you're trading, for example, Alibaba, once it's trending, the trends last longer. They're not as volatile in terms of upwards and downwards moves. So fundamentals tend to play a larger part with higher cap stocks than they would with lower cap stocks. Your fundamentals are very important on the lower cap stocks, but only in terms of a catalyst. So what I say on a daily basis, and those of you regulars to this stream will talk, you'll hear me saying it, that stocks like nanobiotics, garbage stock. Would I invest in nanobiotics on a long-term basis? Absolutely not. It's a garbage company. It's probably not going to be around in 10 years' time. So a lot of these stocks, these low flow, low cap stocks, they're terrible companies. They're not making money. They're losing money, in fact, hand over fist. So which is why you get a lot of secondary offerings at this level. So these are, from a fundamental point of view, they're not good investments. But from an intraday point of view, you get a fundamental catalyst that comes out, like nanobiotics today, a fundamental catalyst that comes out, and it makes trading, the technical trading, the price action trading, very, very lucrative. Whereas the fundamentals, the biggest fundamentals you get on most days with the higher cap stocks are, once a quarter with the earnings that come out, and that's when you get the influx of volatility. But they come out in low liquidity markets. So what I mean by that is it's usually either after hours or pre-market. There's lower liquidity, so you have to be very careful with your risk management if you're trading higher cap stocks in and around earnings. So that's another thing. So do I have a preference? If the question is, do I have a preference in terms of market cap? It depends on what I'm looking at. If I'm looking for a long-term investment, I'm looking for something a little bit more stability, then market cap is important to me, but also I look at the other fundamentals that go with that. So in terms of earnings to price ratio, profitability, what kind of economic moat they have in terms of the market sector, performance versus peers. There's a whole fundamental analysis you want to be doing for long-term investing. That also, to a lesser degree, but also you want to be doing fundamental analysis around swing trading as well, because you want to know, if you're going to do a swing trade, you want to know that it's there and it's high likelihood of working for you. You want an edge. But from an intraday perspective, then technicals are king. You want that fundamental catalyst. You want that why it's moving today or across a period of days, like Rivian, for example. But you want you trade the technicals more than the fundamentals. What's the float? The float on MOB? It's 4.5 million. The float isn't available, but the shares available are. So it's the full shares is 4.5 million on Mobilicom. Well, you'll know that I find Mondays harder, Calvis. I was just looking at that over the weekend. I was looking at my statistics over the weekend, and when I'm on my losing days, my biggest losing days are Mondays. And on my winning days, my smallest winning days, I across the course of the 5 days of the week, I lose more on Mondays, on my losing days, and I make less on Mondays, on my winning days. So Mondays are not great for me. Well, I don't mind drinking on a Sunday, simply because I'm not in the US, so I don't have to get up for the market early. I've got the whole morning to recover if that's the case. What's the best hour? So let's just have a look at my statistics here. Do you want to know in total or just this year? Because I'll look at this year, and detailed analysis, times and days and times. So performance by hour of day this year is 11 o'clock, 11 till 12. That's my best hour of the day. Now there are reasons for that, and then after that, 12 till 1. So around that lunchtime area has been my most profitable, but there's been reasons for that, because that's when the two big moves happened. So Top Financial and GDC both happened around that time. So that's some big moves. If I look at in total across my career, same statistics, hours of the day, performance hours of the day, 10 till 11 is my best. Then it's kind of a very even, almost even between 9 to 10 and 11 till 12. But 10 till 11 is across the course of my career. 10 till 11 is my most profitable. Had some big wins, Premarket actually. Some big losses too, but you know, there you go. So that's answer the question. What I do tend to find is if I look at win versus loss days in terms of volume and trade distribution, in terms of I trade more. There's a lot more trading going on between 9 and 10. So on my winning days, 9 till 10 is trade distribution. Actually, also on my winning days, I make more money between 9 and 10. But on my losing days, I lose more money between 9 and 10. So it's all relative. It's important. It's good to look at your statistics for this kind of stuff, because this can, I'm not saying it will, but it can help you when it comes to adjusting your trading strategies. What do I use to keep my trading stats? I use TraderView. All day. Try TraderView. Try it out for free. There's a link in the description there. TraderView. You should just check it out. Sign up for free and check it out. It's a freemium service, so you can trade. I think it's like, I don't know, it's 20 or 30 trades per month for free, and then after that you just upgrade. But I find it invaluable, so I use TraderView. The charts aren't the best, Vol, so I'll give you that much. But you can use you can use TradingView. Well, EOS charts are okay, but I think TradingView is one of the best platforms out there. You can use the charting that. Well, Volt, I'll still be trading. So if you're in the Discord, for those of you in the Discord, I will be dropping in and out of the Discord, but I won't be streaming after this week for a couple of weeks whilst I do relocate. My flight is actually next Friday, but I'm officially homeless. So I was supposed to fly this coming weekend, but then the dog's been pushed back, so I can't fly without the dog and leave the dog in the street. I can't do that. I just can't do that to her. So she's now flying on the Thursday, so I'm going to fly her on the Friday, and then following week I'll get everything set up, and we're probably looking at first week of August before I'm streaming live again. Yeah, Mobilicom is pulled all the way down to the VWAP, so I don't mind that at all. You know, coming into the open, a little bit of consolidation coming. You know, I want to see it above $3, but so let's look at Mobilicom here. So a bit of consolidation, pulling all the way back down to the VWAP. Don't mind this. If it stays above the VWAP, stays above $3, then we can have another go with some volume when we get the bell. But other than that, not a lot moving right now. TMC, let's have a look at TMC. Hitting the scanners. Why though? That's the question. TMC Metals. Rejected at $3. There's 185 million in the flow, just a little bit higher than I like to trade intraday. No, I'm not seeing, other than I've got Think Equity has initiated coverage with a price target of $6. Buy rating, analyst rating is all I can see. No other company specific news catalyst for TMC that I can see. I'm not sure. It's not relative volume. It's like 40% at the moment. So not something I would be overly optimistic of right now. But we'll see. It's hit the scanners. It's always worth taking a look as it hits the scanners, because if you get that continuation, if you do get that continuation, you can catch the move early. Fantastic. I'm just having a look to see if there's any shelf registrations to be wary of. S8 now. Have to worry about an S8. It's the S3 and the S1 that you want to be watching for. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything this year, at least. There's the S3 from October last year. Has that expired though? That's the question. No, don't trade Forex, Barry. For me, Forex is a mug's game. If you're trading Forex and you're making money, good on you, because you're in the top 0.1%. Most people don't make any money on Forex. The thing is with Forex is people make money and then give it all back. So beginner's luck is prevalent with Forex. It's low barrier to entry, so you get a lot of people in poorer countries trying to make money on the Forex market and end up getting a lot of problems as a result of that. So just be careful with the Forex market. If you've got a strategy that works, great, fill your boots, but for me it's a mug's game. low volatility. You can't, the platforms that, MetaTrader is horrible. If you ever traded with MetaTrader, it's absolutely horrible. But MetaTrader, there's no volume profiles with Forex either. So, you know, I just find it, for me, mug's game, and I won't touch it. Now, there are people out there that are making a fortune trading Forex. I'm just not one of them, and I don't recommend it to anybody starting out. It's I don't make recommendations. I'm not a financial advisor, but I just think Forex is a mug's game. My opinion. Growth on a stock is so annoying. Why do you say that, Andy? Hey, Harold. Not sure what you're on about there. Can you only trade the US 30 on Forex? I'm not sure what we're talking about there. If you trade in the US 30, that's futures. I mean, it's not. Is that an all Forex or on Forex? Forex, you don't trade the US 30 on Forex. I mean, Forex is you take a currency pair and you trade you trade the difference between the two. The US 30 is right. Okay. Well, Forex is foreign exchange. It's the difference between two currency pairs. The US 30 is futures. Two slightly different things. So, you know, there are some strategies that are universal, and that if you're a breakout strategy, you can look at breakout strategies. You can look for, you know, various other indicators that work and are universal, regardless of instrument. But more often than not, I won't. Well, you're always welcome, Harold. You're always welcome. So, right, okay. I disagree. I disagree to that, Andy. What you probably will see is the float size is constant. What you may see is the free float is constant. What you may see is the shares outstanding differs from platform to platform because of how they may measure it. So if you're looking at the shares outstanding, depending on how they measure it, they may not take into account inside trades. They may not take into account options, etc. But what you'll find is the free float is usually constant across most platforms. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Harold. It seems like you're just spouting random. But you know, you do you, boo boo. I have no idea what you're talking about, Harold. Now, Mobilicom seems to. So we're double topping at 3. We're getting a rejection of that double top at 3 on TMC. So I'm not particularly enamored with that one. If it gets over $3, I might come back to it. But now we're getting a bit of a bounce on Mobilicom. Double bottom here as well, 290, which is pretty much where I got in originally. Oh, 260 was where I got in originally, wasn't it? Break at 250, added to the position, and then moved up. Yeah, that was right, 260. But I was in at 290 here. we've got 10 minutes to the bell. For me, per trade, Vols, quite simply. Oh, well done, Harold. Happy for you. Happy for you. It depends on your trade. If you're in a small account, then per share will work out better for you because you're taking smaller. The larger the share size positions you take, then the more economical it becomes per trade. Whereas if you're taking per share size per trade, so for example, you saw how difficult it was with me on the small account challenge, taking like 100 shares, 250 shares, 500 shares, when I'm getting charged commissions per trade. Whereas if I'm getting charged commissions per share, that will work out a lot more beneficial for small account holders. So it depends on your account size and the average share size that you're taking. Well, enjoy your retirement, Harold. Hey Tom, good to see you back. So 318 on my Billicom. I don't think I'm going to be taking, barring something exceptional, I don't think I'm going to take a trade before the bell now. We've got 8 minutes to the bell. Time to make a refreshing ancient oriental herbal infusion garnished with extract of bovine. So bovine lactate. I'll be back in just a moment. How to make a cup of tea sound delicious. I don't think you get what we're actually trying to do here, Harold. But we're trading the stock market. We're not investing in property. But okay. Nothing wrong with investing in property. I think at the moment it's not a great market to be trying to get into. Yeah, certainly can. Okay, I won't mute you just yet, Harold. I'll just say, just be careful. There's a warning trigger right now. You're kind of spamming the chat with irrelevant nonsense. So just be careful. You know, you're welcome to stick around and contribute, but please let's just keep it on topic, yeah. We don't need your history or your personal biography. The only biography that's relevant on this channel is my own. Yeah. No, the scanners are the Benzinga park. Okay. Well, the free float and the float are kind of interchangeable most of the time, Andy. How do you calculate how many shares you need to buy of a $10 stock so that if it goes down 15 cents below your entry and triggers your stop loss, you only lose 50 bucks? Very simple. So you work out, you do your little matrix or in a spreadsheet or something. Oh, Rivian breaking out. Look at that. Nice little breakout on Rivian. So it doesn't matter about the price of a stock, MG. It's that GG Kenyon. It doesn't really matter about the price of a stock. The share quantity is the same. What you want to be doing is looking at the risk that you're taking with it. So if it goes down like 10 cents and you want to be risking 50 bucks, then the max that you really can be taking is 500 shares. You work it out that way. So if it goes down 10 cents, but if you're trying to trade a $10 stock and the range is 10 cents, then you don't want to be putting your stop in or buying 500 shares, because you're going to be risking. You're probably going to get stopped out straight away. You need to calculate what you prefer to risk on a stock, and then work backwards from there to your share size. Do you trade on day two of a move like Gorilla? Possibly, if the price action warrants it. Yeah, chasing breakouts is difficult. It's great if you get the momentum. So those kind of breakouts, so the only thing you can do, so you wait for a pullback, like we're getting a nice pullback, you've got the breakout, you look for the nice pullback. Now we're looking at new highs, that's your entry. So chasing momentum and chasing a breakout, two different things. You want to be chasing momentum. Chasing a breakout, the chances are you're in too late. You want to be getting in for the breakout, not chasing it. But chasing momentum, what you want to be doing is you get the breakout, the continuation, then you look for the consolidation, and then the further continuation. That consolidation is your entry. That's when you look at it. So chasing breakouts is a path to ruin. Chasing momentum is what we're all wanting to be doing. So Rivian, this move up there right now, chasing that initial breakout above the break on the VWAP. Now we might be looking for a VWAP bounce here. So now we're pulled all the way back to the VWAP. We get a VWAP bounce. We're looking for a new high. So really, you've got the $0.75 resistance. Quarter, half, and whole dollars are psychological resistance levels. Even if they're not confirmed resistance levels on the chart, they are psychological levels. Now this is a key. It's had a really good week as Rivian. So now I wouldn't wait for the potential bounce here on the VWAP, and then you want a candle making a new high before you even consider getting it. So you get the breakout and the move up, then you want the consolidation, and then candles up on the consolidation, like a bull flag or a downwards channel, or a flat top, or you get the consolidation, then you look for the next breakout level. Unfortunately, the guitar I can't bring. I'll buy a new guitar over there. It wasn't an expensive one. No, absolutely get them. The most stocks on this channel are absolute tosh. Garbage companies, not making any money. Don't fall in love with them because, quite frankly, a lot of these companies. Remember Revlon no longer trading. Remember Aeroclean. Aeroclean this time last year. Aeroclean was wonderful for us, and it's no longer trading. I've changed the scanners over. Rivian vomiting. Mobilicom. Oh, that's a drop. Mobilicom, no. Let's have a look at Gorilla Tech. I did say over $8 here on Netabix. 325 for 320 for Mobilicom could be of interest. It depends on which one which one you're talking about. If you're in an upwards trend, the trend is your friend, Calvert. So buying the dip in an upwards trend, if it pulls back to a key support level, you've got confirmation of a key confirmed support level. There's no harm in buying that, and then you've got a really tight stop if it breaks below that support level. So that's actually it's quite a profitable strategy to entertain. And if that support level happens to be the VWAP, or if it happens to be a whole dollar or $0.50 or whatever, buying the dip is not a bad strategy, providing that you're prepared to be disciplined enough that if it breaks below that, you cut your loss early. Snapchat making moves. Oh yeah, well, I don't like that. A lot of red on the charts, except look at the S&P 500, guys. There's a lot of red on charts, but I expected the markets to be green. That was a massive pump up. Is it going to continue? Will it break this pre-market high of 439? That's an interesting conversation to be having. As for the NASDAQ already broke the pre-market high, so market's looking a bit bullish right now. Will they sustain? Will we get that continuation? You tell me. Yeah, nah, not feeling that one at all. Oh, Applied Optoelectronics. Now this made some big moves over the last month. Throughout June, this has been very bullish. It's been moving up and up and up. If you look at this on the daily, you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at this for the whole of June. Had this little period here of consolidation, but on the daily, very strong chart on the daily. So Applied Optoelectronics. Good volume today, actually, right now. Normally does like 1 million shares a day, but it's halfway there already. Didn't do anything pre-market. That's dangerous if ever there was. I just accidentally hit my mouse. And Mobilicom's trying to make a green move. We've got a double bottom W shape here, so let's see if we can't make a little bit here. If it breaks that level. I'm in at 324. Range on this 11 cents. Spreads to 15 cents. Yeah, MBTX not looking great. Oh, they actually sold off. I got stopped out. I was looking for that breakout for the double bottom off the VWAP, but tight stop. Not really risking much. I had the cushion from pre-market, so that's okay. I don't mind that at all. Oh my goodness! Oh, here's an old chestnut. Talking about garbage stocks. Vinco Ventures, BBIG. It's just gone over back over the $2 level. This is a horrible company as well. Had a good day on Friday, really good day on Friday. Went from like $1.20 up to $2.10. So about 80%, whatever it was. Yes, NBTX over $8 is interesting. It has to. Cheers, Harold. But we're not interested in you trying to spam your company. We're not interested in that. So this is your final warning, buddy. In fact, forget that. You didn't listen to me, so you're just getting blocked. Gotta listen. Yeah, the BBIG is a former runner as of Friday. Friday after hours, though. So, but so yeah, MBTX over $8. I missed the breakout because of Harold. Well done, Harold. So 18-cent ATR. Still way off that pre-market high of 850, which is what we're looking for. Needs to hold 8. Doesn't look like it's going to. Well, to say that's daily resistance, it was 840, 849 is the pre-market high. That's what we're looking for. And if this comes back, I'm going to put the stop to $8. Okay. Just below the low of this candle. Bevel horns. Yeah. 830 rejection. Yeah, well, that's why I've got my stop there just below $8, so it needs to hold the whole dollar. I know that this is the 1 minute chart, so really probably should have put it at like 790 where the VWAP is, but we'll see. Get over 830, fill in that wick on the on a 2 minute, break over the session high, which currently is 829. So it can break over the session high. Be okay. But first candle breaks a new low now is me out. So this pulling back down. Oh, come on. How the slippage was that? 30 cents. And we go again. That can be so frustrating sometimes. So frustrating. What hella frustrating when that happens. You got your stop in there for a reason, and then you get like flush and it just doesn't execute on time. Well, forget you. Where's my cursor? Here. Over $5. Now we've got leverage too. $520 key level. But look, I'm going to try to make another move back up. That's frustrating. But again, you can't let it affect you emotionally when that happens. Otherwise, you're just going to get into revenge trading, and you're going to try to, you know, make that back, and you know, from being 1800 up to whatever it is now, so 1500 up to 26 down. No, that's correct, Jakinya. Below $5, no leverage. So Rivian looks like it's trying to make a reversal. Gorilla, 520s of interest. Look at the range on it though. Mobilicom could be interesting, back up at kind of 320s. PWM's not doing too bad. So if I look at yeah, nice move up, but not really sustaining. $315-ish. High on this. 315, right. Eyeballing it. Right. Gorilla back over 520. Yeah, I probably should have taken that NBTX. Well, I should have taken profit, is what I should have done when I was up there. Rivian is trying to make a reversal. I see it beating the... Ah, yeah. That's him. Playing ball. Talk about choppy. Mobilicom to test the hey Darth, the Tats, how you doing? Gorilla breaking highs now. Just put a trailing stop in on Mobilicom, so if it moves back up, my trail will follow it. Reduce those losses. Like I'm getting stopped out on Mobilicom. Stock current on Mobilicom is 293. Gorilla Tech, big day on Friday. Every time we break a high, I'm getting stopped out. So I got stopped out on Mobilicom. Stocks just aren't holding today at all, Elvis. That's a very, very, very valid observation. Don't trade on Hopium, Cat. Trust me on that one. I've lost a lot of money trading on Hopium. Set your stops and leave them there. Have your max, have your cut off on any particular trade, and don't. Yeah, I'm watching that. It's not, if it breaks the high of session back over the VWAP over kind of 1720, that might be interesting. Gorilla right now at the VWAP needs to bounce. It's no good to me below $5 anyway. No leverage. Oh, 16 cents on the ATR. We've got 3-4 cents on the spreads and the stop take. Oh well, very close to today's shut it down level. Everything is choppy today, guys. Just be careful. Double horns here on nano string technology. No worries, Tom. That's about the best thing you can do if you've had 3 red trades in a row. Have a look at your trading. Is it something that you can? Is there enough volatility that you can get it back, or is it something that you're going to have to? What's the spreads on this? 40 cents on the spreads. The problem with this one now is high risk, high reward. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Gotta give it that amount. There's no leverage on this either, so I'm kind of struggling with how much I can get on this. Looking for a whole dollar bounce. $0.40 spreads. It could just flush. Absolutely, it could. And if it does, kind of giving it like $1. Spreads are 75 cents, so it's got $1. Got $1's risk. Sorry, the range is 75 cents. The spreads are 20 cents. So it's 95-cent risk. I'm giving it $1. There we go. Look, these sheets. I don't know what's going on today with the slippage. I'm getting slippage all over everywhere. The stops just aren't holding. They're just not executing quick enough. Yeah, got 1,500 bucks before I lock this down. That's 4 trades in a row gone against me. Well, I'd like the setup on Rivian if it goes green. This is some choppy crap, absolutely. It's horrible action today, guys. Horrible action. How long? We're not even half an hour in. BBIG. I'm not feeling the BBIG. Yeah, I'm not feeling that either. Rivian just broke lows, so Rivian for a short could be of interest. Been really extended on the daily, so a short on Rivian might be worthwhile. Some of the larger cap stocks moving up, and Alibaba. No leverage on Alibaba. Why is there no leverage on Alibaba? They used to be able to get full leverage in Alibaba. What happened? Yeah. Novavax. And Devil Horns on the 5. Needs to fill this wick. Yeah, nothing sustaining at all. Okay, just walk away. Yeah, well, I think the market's changed over the last 12 months. In that it used to be, certainly in 2021, 2020, 2021, the time to make money, that was that first hour of the market, the open. That was the most volatile, and you get the continuation. But now I think that certainly over the last year or so, the market's changed, and we're getting a lot more opportunities around lunchtime. So after that first hour, if there's volatility in the market, we saw in February and March that you could be down heavy and still make a comeback, but there needs to be that volatility. Now we've got volatility, guys, so there's opportunities here. It's just you've got to time it right. Yeah, Novavax. This is only the second pullback on the 5-minute though, Harrison. So yeah, well, Calvus, you're not losing any money doing it that way. It's not a good day at the moment. Good luck with that, Vol. I think you might be onto the right strategy there. I would set the whole dollar as your stop there, 24, and then track it down, take some profits. I think Mobilicom could make a return here. Over 310, I'm interested. Bit of nice volume. Over 310. What else is looking bullish? Gorilla, back over 5 could be of interest. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. Is over the VWAP for Gorilla, back over 5. MBTX again, VWAP really. That was horrible on MBTX. But look, it happens. EWM was horrible as well. It goes to show, you put your stocks in place, they're not going to save you from losing money, they're going to minimize the amount. But today the slippage was horrible. Sorry about that with Rivian. It looks like it's trying to I can't even do an inverse head and shoulders. Let's see if I can spot a nice pattern breakout. Right now, even Alibaba that I'm just looking at a couple of moments ago, it's moving strong. Look at that pullback, $1.30 pullback. The market. How choppy is this? Choppy sideways action. The market's like this. The stocks are just doing exactly the same thing. Just wait for the setup, guys, because right now, keep your powder dry. Right now, I've just been going gung-ho, shooting from the hip, and it's cost me. So just wait for the right one. Yeah, Alpine's not doing anything. Fark. Just again, some choppy BS here. Just over above the VWAP. I mean, there's an argument for a W shape there, but you need to get over 215 for that to be of interest. And now approaching $5 on Gorilla. BWM moving back up as well, testing the VWAP. Now the markets are moving up. Now just breaking new highs, new high of day on the SPY. Not easy, guys. Rivian, trying to make a move back up. Not convinced. We'll take a smaller size. Scale in. Now we get a bit of volatility, the volume's coming in. $0.05 spreads, 9-cent range, 15 cents, whole dollar for me. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Andy, on Wednesday, due out on Wednesday. I'm not convinced. I've got a larger account. If you can't understand, I've got a much larger account, so don't. I mean, I was trading a small account, as you know, where it was like 50 shares, 500 shares, 150, 250 shares, and certainly with CMEG, it's more difficult because of the commission charges per fill as opposed to per transaction. Just make it very difficult with small account. But the problem is, particularly in Europe, your PDT restrictions make it mean that you've not got much in terms of options when it comes to small account trading. Now you better stop me where my stop is. Yeah, it's picking up now, Mobilicom. I've got my stop in place. It's a trailing stop as well, I believe, yeah. So I'm okay there. I can switch across. I don't really like doing this. Trying to chase the breakout level and momentum. Right, that dip. Gonna move back up. Yeah, the higher the time frame, the smaller the share size really is what you want to be looking at. It's not built for day trading. That platform, you're talking about the Capital platform, it's not great for day trading. If you're an active day trader, you want to be on Sterling or DAS. It's okay for like swing trading or you know, value investing and stuff, but what am I playing at here? Horrible day so far. A line in the sand. Where I'm at. At the moment, scalping's the way to go. I think nothing is sustaining, not getting any kind of follow through. I've not seen any volatility halts, which is usually a sign of follow through on the volatility. There's an argument for that because the thing with pattern trading is pattern breakout trading. The patterns are subjective there, Fark. So yeah, there's an argument for that, but there's also an argument for this double bottom, this W shape, which we should have been in at kind of 308 for the move back up, and that would have been a good 20-cent move. Would have been a good move. I should have taken profits up there at whatever this was, 329. Yeah, I've been faked out on everything I've taken so far. Gone in big here because, well, quite frankly, I figured we'd get a bounce on the $3 and whole dollar. I'll get a little bit of green on the board would be nice. I actually disagree with that, Alex. I think the safest thing to do is sit it out. Sit on your hands. If you look at this, it's just sideways. The VWAP is almost horizontal. And I'm looking at most of the stocks and it's just sideways. Gorilla's sideways, horizontal VWAP. MBTX, horizontal VWAP. There's a beautiful double bottom on the MBTX as well there. So I'll be looking at that in a moment. Nanobiotics, double bottom there at kind of 720. Entry would have been the break at the $0.50. There's a nice opportunity to go and get over the VWAP there, test $8 again. Yeah, it's finding resistance at the VWAP is Rivian. I'm gonna get a break out now. Move back up. Right, well, there's a thing for that, Alex, called hair dye. Just for men. Or women. Elvive. What's it? L'Oreal Excellence. That's the one. Because you're worth it. Done with this. Below $3 it's gone. On the dip I did what am I in 15? I did 2.5, 2.5, 5 and 5. You click the montage and it'll tell you straight away. There's a little. Where you check the short, whether it's shortable or not. The Gorilla's breaking out now, looking strong as well as it happens. You can find it on the montage. One stock, it only takes one stock. Just remember that, guys. 50 cents. If I can get 50 cents on this now, I'm break even. I'm not too far off break even. It took 50 cents or whatever, 60 cents. Chances of that happening, minimal. But it only takes one stock. Rivian, double bottom formation there. It's going green on the day, looking strong. Alibaba's up breaking highs. I want to see Mobilicom up there at 330 break that descending resistance. Let's test the pre-market high 340. Even MBTX is looking favourable. A little bit of a cup and handle on the 2 minute or 5 minute, whichever. Just remember, you can be wrong 10 times, but if you write that one time and you get a nice little run, that can be what makes all the difference. I don't feel like I've traded badly today. I just feel like I've been faked out too much and my stops have not executed well. Rivian is looking very strong at the moment. So is Gorilla. Gorilla's about to test session highs, and I'm stuck in this garbage. Stock selection is everything. Well, I'm not stuck in this garbage, but I'm holding it. Right. No, it's a free trade. Now I can look at what else is moving. Made a little bit back. Not a lot, just a little bit. $0.05. I actually like the look of MBTX right now. Gorilla, yeah. PWM could be of interest. Over the VWAP. Kavana, don't like Kavana anymore. No leverage on Kavana either. Need something with leverage if I'm going to make my money back today. Nano string. That's a big volume candle there. That's the biggest volume candle of the day, and it's the range on this candle is like nothing. 10 cents, whatever it was. Not even. Go figure. BTX. Oh, it needs to get over the VWAP. The argument for cup and handle on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute. Sorry, there's an argument for double bottom, yeah, cup and handle, all kinds of patterns, bullish patterns on this one, but it's all without decent volume. Gorilla. Might look for a higher day breakout here. It's just not, even Gorilla, the volume's not great, guys. So, choppy day so far today, guys. Very choppy day. It's a losing day at the moment. That's not to say that we can't make this back. We've been in worse situations. And there is volatility. There is quite a lot of volatility today. So, there is opportunity. Just be patient and wait for the right setup. Riot blockchain, you say? Oh, sorry, platforms. Yeah. It's just broke the pre-market high for the second time on the day. I'm not convinced with Riot at all. Tell you what I'll do, I will take a quick bio break and come back in a moment. Rivian looking stronger. So this is Rivian. Yeah, a lot of them are hanging in there. I'm just waiting for a potential reversal on some of them, or a bit of momentum to come in. I mean, Rivian over, I would say, 25.75. Important, given that's the kind of the hourly candle, hourly resistance or whatever. First hourly candle to make a new high. Current high of session is 25.54, so 25.50 on Rivian. Gorilla, maybe a lunchtime rally from Gorilla could be on the cards. PWM is testing the VWAP right now, and if you remember, this one didn't move until it was this time on Friday that this made its big move up. Look at this on the 30-minute chart. You can see on Friday it was started to make its move up 11:30. So, and then it went from just over $8 all the way up to $22. That's what happened with this one on Friday. From 11:30, it went from $8, did a $14 move the rest of the day. So there's not beyond the realms of a comeback yet. Yeah, there's potential. There's volatility here. I'm just gonna take a position with Rivian. All position. That's why it's taking a small position. I wanted to get in just before the break of the $0.5 because I think that's going to be a key level. Current high of session is 25.54, so I got in at 10 cents early. But I can add for the breakout. I'm getting a discount. $0.20 on the range here. Just gonna double up there. Right, just as I take my eye off it, Gorilla breaks highs. So I'm watching that now. So I'll just put my stop just under the whole dollar. I added at the whole dollar for a bounce. If it doesn't pay off, buying the dip doesn't pay off, I will be getting out. The thing is, with Rivian, it is a fairly thickly traded stock. So yeah, I'm not into that, Calvus, but fill your boots. This is my last trade if it doesn't go my way. Doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah, no, fair enough, Calvus. You're absolutely right. It is the top moving momentum stock of the moment. Sometimes I kick myself. Broke that pre-market high now. Oh, it's a terrible day today, Alistair. It's probably one of the choppiest days I've seen in a long time. Mobilicom just vomited. 40 cents on Mobilicom. Just horrible. Horrible at the moment. Trying to get anything with continuation, and then just as you switch to something else, what you were watching decides, you know what, I'm going to have a nice little move up. Gorilla pointing in question. I do not like that wick, so let's go back to Rivian. Not moved at all. Neither's my stop. There we go. Stop out. No, didn't get stopped out. Not yet. Yeah, but watch this. It's Mobilicom flushing down hard towards 260. Watch it come back and break highs now. Yeah, I'm going to lock it down, guys. I think that's me done for the day. So basically, what we made on Friday, we're just giving it back today. But let's have a look at Mobilicom. This is the point in question here. So hard flush down, broke lows, down to 260. Watch this come back and go up and break highs. That's how choppy it is today. So just be careful, guys. There is opportunity, but you've got to time it. You've got to take profits early, take profits quickly, and get out. Even putting stops in place hasn't helped me today. I've had tremendous slippage across all my stops, which hasn't helped. So yeah, guys, just be careful. It's not a great day for trading. I'm going to lock it down. Yes, Julius. You check out my link tree. So go into my profile, click on the link tree, and I've got you. I can help you there. But today's not a good day. Not a good day at all. I find, to be fair, June was terrible for me, and it just seems to be continuing into. It seems to be continuing into July. So, yeah, we'll see. It's not that the focus is dispersed, Calvus. I get what you're saying there, but it's just that there's no follow through. So when you do move and see something, it doesn't follow through. Something starts to move, it doesn't continue. And then you see some. If you do try and take advantage of the momentum, small momentum that it is, you end, because it doesn't continue. You get locked into the consolidation, and then you miss the next breakout on something else. And it's just a very choppy day, guys. So. There might be something moves a little bit later. We'll see. Right now, oh, it's raining as well, so I'm not taking the dog out yet. So yeah, it's just a bad day all round at the moment, guys. So manage your risk is all I'm saying. So we're back down to kind of 50k drawdown, which is not ideal, but we've all week to recover that. Final week of before I jet off, and Gorilla now trying to make a move back up. Right. Small. Yeah, 550. It's higher day breakout's really what I'm looking for here. 588. This is a dumpster fire, absolutely. In fact, I'll watch this little move. If it breaks 550, I'll take a small position. But other than that, it's just not worth the risk of creating a bigger hole. Nothing is sustaining. Even the markets themselves are pulling back and going red. So even the high caps. Choppy as hell, guys. Just be careful out there. Manage your risk. Yeah, and there's also a big gap there as well. So there's opportunity there. If it can, what's the from March the high? High from March was 588. And there's a massive gap. Yeah, I'm just going to lock it down, guys. I'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, just take care. Mind manage your risk, guys. Hang on a minute. What's going on with ACST? Let's see. How far is this up? Yeah. Not hitting the scanners yet, not enough volume. Casty Pharma. So Casty Pharma announces WuXi Clinical as CRO to conduct Strive-on phase 3 safety trial for GTX-104 in ASA patients. So that's just dropped at the top of the last hour. Why it's only just now doing something, I don't know. No volume on it. NanoString's not doing anything. It's like most of these, it's just sideways at the moment. Psychological resistance there at the $0.75. Nice one all day. A little bit of profit there. Trailing stop for the balance. Scale in if I can. It's over $6. I'll start scaling back in. What am I after? $6.20 is the halt level. $6 my stop. $6.29 the halt level. Here we go, halt level. I've got a trailing stop in place, so I'm okay. It only takes one. It only takes that one stop to break out. Halted. There you go. Yes, one finally broke out, and we're in a good shape. We're in very good shape. So this looks like it's going to gap up as well, resume at 635. So a slight gap up at the looks of it right now. Right, okay, so good old Julius. If you go into my link tree, so the link tree is the link in my profile. You click on my face and it'll take you to my profile. The first link in that link tree is for Day Trade with Tony, which is my course that I put together at the request of you guys that follow me on this stream, and it's the principles of day trading. So yeah. All right. Let's see. 630, slight gap up, so it's kind of level. I'm just glad I've got the trailing stop in place. So trailing stop, it's about 1,000-ish. So we'll probably get 3K on this. It has to go up another 50 cents for me to get green there, Alistair. It could do that, but it's going to pull back before and stop me out before I get green. That's for sure. But it minimises the losses, which is a big thing. But yeah, it has to move another 50 cents for me to get green. It'd be nice if it gapped up 50 cents, but can't have it all. Rivian looking at breaking that $0.50 level, 25.50. Anything else moving other than Gorilla? Yeah, level resumption, which basically means it's probably got a gap down. So level resumption for 630. It probably means it's going to pull. If it on resumption, it'll probably pull back. I'll probably get stopped out. Patience is a bit, yeah, getting a huge chunk of it back. Should resume at 47. So we've got 2 minutes left yet. There's nothing else. I would switch you over to have a look at something else moving, but there isn't anything else moving other than Rivian. Let's have a look at Rivian. We've got 2 minutes, we can watch Rivian. And Rivian breaking out here. So just broke new highs here. Key level 75, quarter dollar level 77 is on that level. So yeah, Rivian looking at testing the pre-market high just under $26. So let's see what happens with Rivian. Come back to that later. Yeah, it is resistance level. Oh, it's broke through that now. So looking at testing that pre-market high. Let's go back to Gorilla. So 42.09. So 49.09 is when it should resume. No, 47.09. Anytime now it should resume. There we go. We like that. Stopped out. Pretty much that level. So we're 3,500 in profit on this one. We're 5k down overall. Oh no, we can't just chase in, lump into this looking for a continuation. We've got to wait for the opportunity. So 655 is the high. Level 707. And that's why you don't lump in after getting stopped out. Maybe a pullback to 6 and a bit of consolidation before a continuation. Bounce at 6. Well, there might be, but like I say, let it pull back. Let it pull back, and then we'll see what transpires. But either which way, I'd rather have a 5k losing day than a 10k losing day. I mean, it is what it is. We can make that back tomorrow on an average day. So I'm kind of looking at 620 or above. Probably look at 625, given that the $quarter there. $quarter resistance. Got 624. Quarter, half, and whole dollar psychological levels, as you know. Ah, 625 on the ass. That's your measuring stick now. Got 627, 628, Looking for the move back up. Retest of the $0.50. But also, you want to be conscious of 10-cent trailing stop there. Smaller size, profitable on this one. Scale in if it breaks new highs. 20 cents on the range. So this probably isn't the best trailing stop. I probably will get stopped out. I don't really want to be giving it 20 cents, and that's why, because it would have, I wouldn't have made any profit on that if I give it a 20-cent trailing stop. So I wanted to make sure that it did break new highs first. So 650 rejection there. Well, it's an extra couple of quid on that one. What did we get? An extra 6 cents on that. So yeah, 150 bucks. We're now under 5k in terms of losses. Now we've just broken a new high of day. 690 is the halt level, so I want to see it come back. 650. There we go. Well, Billicom down at 273. Yeah, we saw that vomit there. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. It's not looking particularly strong. It might go on to make new highs, but it's just those up wicks are a bit, you know, a bit dodgy. I'm gonna wrap it up now, guys. I'm gonna knock it on the head, and I'll be back again tomorrow. So it's a red day for now, and we'll see what happens. So you guys take care, manage your risk, and come back tomorrow. An hour before the market opens, 8:30 market time, East Coast, New York, and hopefully I'll see you there. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy, guys. Where is my streaming software?